Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Now it's Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram, and it's made its way to him. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Thuram. Shoots! Goal! Spain! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bruno Fernandes makes a dash for it. Gonzalez. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Chouameni. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that could set him on his way. He's Thuram! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has to go back here. Tries a shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them.
Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, what has happened here? Drives it in. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Timber. Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Gonzalez in acres of space out wide. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Odegaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Odegaard. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance here. Now it's Grafenberg. So much time and space here. Chance! And he can thump it away.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, can he get onto this? The message is clear. None shall pass. Gravenberg. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram gets into a good position. Now it's Haaland. It's not an especially good pass, that.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain do have a chance to counter here. Haaland. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Spain go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spain looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. The second period is on the way.
Spain can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Gravenberg. And it's Bellingham. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception. And the finish! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Looking for options for movement. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Almost an hour gone. Spain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
and a chance! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Vietnam with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking to play him in. Looks a good ball through. Plenty to aim at here. That's tidy. Chance, surely! Bellingham. Odegaard. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dink through. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Odegaard. And he's only too happy to take that back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Look at the space here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have movement on both benches. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And it's Trippier. Bruno Guimaraes. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Threads one in. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he spark a counter here? Mbomo. And here's Mbappe. And the through ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely worked. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Guimaraes. Chelhanoglu. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a dangerous ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. So our quest to find the winner continues. Spain displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rabiot. Bruno Guimaraes. Bellingham. And it's Rabiot. Çalhanoğlu. Rabiot. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Haaland. And he's quick to return it. He's in a good position. Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Spain leading now. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No way through. Sure. And that interception was most necessary. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Spain have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And he's forced to go back. And it's Shaw. Shaw. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, nice touch. Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Guimaraes makes the interception. Trippier. And it's Shaw. Oh, that's superb. He's free, he has got space. Always goal side. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And he's taking no chances there. It'll be a throw-in.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's in on goal. And he's got... Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and... That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unit... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. He is through here. Cross in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Can he spark a counter here? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with...
That could spell trouble. Rabiot. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Pedro Porro knocks it into space. Bellingham. Chouameni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Carreras. Haaland. Gonzalez. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Bruno Fernandes simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Haaland. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland. Now it's Chouameni. Decent chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Haaland. Space for him to turn and look.
Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter.
He's having a hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. Spain have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Out for a throw. And here's Haaland. And he's in on goal. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Chouameni. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Thuram. Thuram shapes to shoot. It's... Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. Ødegaard. Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Thuram. Thuram. Nice interception, well timed. So, third corner of the game. Spain can try it again now. Spain get their fourth corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, can he get onto this? And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Spain certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are there's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
Unstoppable. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Spain still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Carreras is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Pedro Porro. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Carreras tries to clear. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending it.
Takes a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Not the most accurate pass. Odegaard. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's been shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Looking for the run. Now it's Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in. He's rising! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
That's very neat. Now it's Haaland. Now he's running away. And that interception was... It's Çalhanoğlu! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Saliba can get it clear. Spain are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Bellingham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose, and a chance!
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Eze. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Nice control. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shaw with the cross. Oh, right place, right time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain can justifiably find this a hard one to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have Haaland! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Haaland. Picked out brilliant. Chance for a shot! Saliba gets it clear. Chouameni. It's been a pretty high-octane start. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's really good defending.
Spain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spain are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. He's being urged to shoot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Thuram. Plays a sharp... Decent chance! Goal! Spain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And they can counter here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Carreras. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He shifted it to the flank. Haaland is flagged offside. Bellingham. Ødegaard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Haaland. He's... Oh, shooting chance! And again! And a neat finish! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Threads one in. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's tidy. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno... A header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Carreras. Could move up a gear here. Carreras is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Carreras. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Porro. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Ødegaard. To Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, crap. He's had a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Ødegaard. Tchouaméni. And it's Ødegaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, this could be a great chance! Pedro Porro with a fine tackle. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram. Bruno Fernandes. And they've been given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Howson can get it clear. Bellingham. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Gonzalez. Haaland. Carreras. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland has found the net here, of course.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, easy pickings there. Gonzalez makes a dash for it. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nico Gonzalez. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Gonzalez has got himself a free kick. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Forced to go back. Shoots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Eze fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now it's Rabiot. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eze. Gyökeres. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's De Bruyne. It's a good run down the right. It's a promising position. De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Ball's gone out of play.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Eze aimed beyond the defence. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. Well, we are already up and running again.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rice knocks it into space. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rice. De Bruyne. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam have reclaimed it. Trippier. That's Rabiot. João Palhinha. And he's forced to go back. And it's João Palhinha. Looking for options for movement. And it's Eze. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Timber. Saliba. João Palhinha. Gyökeres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Trippier. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And he plays one through. João Palhinha. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Eze. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Eze. Çalhanoğlu. Searching pass he's played there. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And a chance! And how did he not put that away? Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Shaw. Çalhanoğlu. Now Trippier. Trippier. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. Shot a goal! No, not quite. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. Which way will he go? And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Haaland is the next man in the spotlight. That's a brilliant read. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Spain with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Mbappe, second to go. A swift riposte. De Bruyne is third in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
We're on to number 3 here.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Spain feeling the pressure.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Çalhanoğlu is fourth up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Gyökeres is the 5th volunteer.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Now there's a penalty. And that takes us to sudden death. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. Oh, Cooley does it.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
He must, but can he? And that is the end of that.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. He's on it. Can he get away? Referee has just said play on. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, they say that...
Gyökeres! Gravenberch. Now Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Just eases him off the ball. Gravenberch.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And the counter is on. João Palhinha. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shaw spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Carreras. Carreras is fouled. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Haaland. And that's going wide left. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's tidy. He's in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... Oh, what a mistake! Space for him to turn and look. Tries to get it clear. No, he's had it taken off him. Gravenberch. Close. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo.
Shot a goal!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Pedro Porro. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it into space. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good climb. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ødegaard is onto this. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Spain finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Shoots! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Vietnam are now luxurious. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ødegaard. Here's Haaland. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Bruno Fernandes is eyeing up his options in the middle. And that's really well manoeuvred. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Just the keeper in, and the shot! Oh, good finish.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gravenberg. Gyökeres. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's free. He has got space. And João Palhinha. Timber. Ødegaard. João Palhinha. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Palinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Haaland. Saliba. And here's Bellingham. And it's Joao Palinha. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Haaland. Eze. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to play it through.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Eze. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe, showing good feet. And he's only too happy to take that back. Eze gets on his bike and on the move. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Short, he leaps for it! And that's a tidy finish! And right near the end, we have parity. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Spain did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rabiot. And here's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming. Eze. That's an imaginative pass. Van der Ven is in a really good position out wide. Trippier. Burmo. Burmo makes a dash for it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Eze. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Eze. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Timber. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Nico Gonzalez. And here's Haaland. Looking for the run. Eze. He's had a shot! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Eze fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Trippier. And it's Rabiot. Looking for a great chance! And he should have made them pay.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Burmo. Gyökeres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. Burmo. De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Strong running down that left flank. And it's Rice. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. So the calm before the storm. Haaland to get things going. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Haaland pondering where to put it. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Spain are looking for comfort. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then, probably gave him that important edge.
He's missed it, it's wide. The rueful look says everything.
The idea was good, he just needed a more precise execution.
This to double their advantage. Of course. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Vietnam really cannot miss this. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
This to end it right here. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
He has saved it, and he has won it. Spain have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Well, Peter, those players knew they were in for a battle, and you can finally sense this kind of collective release from them here. They could have made their lives easier by making more of what chances they had, but, you know, you can't have it all your own way.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.